And we're live, folks. I'm back with a new live, back with a new video. And today I'm going to talk about, starting your self-love journey. And yeah, I'm about to get into it. I made a self-love guide, just like a meditation guide. I went to the meditation guide yesterday and getting into meditation. So I'll be making a new guide soon, and it's about becoming the one. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. Um, yeah, you can always, hit me up for this self love guide for like a physical, well, it's not a physical, electronical copy, or that you could make a physical copy. But yeah, I'm about to get into it right now. So, ways to love yourself, affirmations, letting go, exercise, a healthy diet, meditation, living in your heart space, controlling your surroundings, being accountable, and taking your power back. Taking your power back. So there's these are affirmations to say to yourself, like, I love myself, I am loved, I am beautiful, I deserve to have joy, I deserve to have abundance, I am not my thoughts, I am not my emotions, I will not be hard on myself, I'm my own best friend. I would choose positivity, I am enough, I am worthy, I am unstoppable, it will only get better, I have a gift to share, I have a purpose, I will live my purpose, and I will evolve. So, you know, I'm gonna go over each one. So starting off saying I love myself is saying that you love yourself. You love your appearance, your essence, your personality. You love everything about yourself, your strengths and your flaws. I am love. Saying inviting the energy that you are receiving love. You're willing to receive love, and saying positive things to yourself uh, releases endorphins that positive endorphins that sends positive energy through your body, and saying that you're beautiful or handsome in cases if you're a guy and you don't want to call yourself beautiful, you're accepting like how you look and you see it as beautiful, or you're accepting of yourself and you see it as beautiful. Saying you deserve to have joy, something that you do deserve. You're inviting energy that brings you joy. The same with having abundance. Abundance is our birthright, so you have a right to have abundance. I am not my thoughts. You're not your thoughts, and I am not my emotions. You're not your thoughts or your emotions. Just see it as you're having a spiritual experience in physical body, and it's temporary. So everything is temporary. So you're not the thoughts that you have. You're not the emotions that you have. I will not be hard on myself. You have to stop being so hard on yourself, because we're our own worst critics, our own worst judges at points in time. And once we invite negative energy into our space when we do so, and we're always ragging on ourselves, we barely take the time to make improvements upon that. And I am my own best friend. You got to be your own best friend out here. You're with yourself 24/7, and you have to start treating yourself like your best friend. I would choose positivity. Positivity in a sense that there is like a way of like a toxic positivity mindset, saying you had to be happy all the time, you had to be joyful all the time. That's toxic. You're not allowing yourself to experience the emotions that you need to experience. If you say you're positivity in that sense, like, see is positivity like optimism. Hey, things are rough night right now, but I'm not attached to this feeling, and things will get better, and I also won't be attached to that feeling. So that's just being optimistic that things will get better, and just allowing yourself to experience the emotions. I am enough. You won't be enough to anybody else unless you decide that you're enough to yourself. I am worthy. Inviting the energy that you're worthy. You feel me? Of whatever you deserve and whatever you need to get by, or not need to. Need to get by. You're worthy of all what your needs, your wants, your desires. You're worthy of all of that. I am unstoppable. You look at everything like things can't stop you, even though you can. The only thing that's going to stop you is yourself. At the end of the day, it will only get better. So what I was talking about, the positivity thing, like, it will only get better. Just change for the better. See every experience for the better. Have a gift to share. Having a gift to share with the world. You have a unique talent. You're a unique individual, and you have something to share with the world. I have a purpose. We have a purpose here. Like, the universe we would not be here if the universe did not need us. I will live my purpose. Live your purpose. We're here for something, and live it up to the fullest. Do whatever you need to do to start living your purpose, and stop settling for something that you do not want to do. I will evolve. I will evolve. Yeah, continue to grow each and every day and evolve into the person that you deserve to, you see yourself becoming and you deserve to be. You know, how to let go. Learn that everything is temporary. So learning that everything is temporary, you're a spirit and a physical body for a temporary experience, and you're here allowing yourself to experience everything that you need to experience. It is what it is. It is where you're not attached to an emotion, but you're not detached to the emotion or attached to or detached to a person, place, or thing. So you're just seeing it like, hey, like say, you get into a car accident or something and your car gets totaled. Instead of being like flipping out or like becoming, so attached to the car that it starts to take a toll. You start to get depressed about it, or you start freaking out like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My car's totaled, and instead, or being detached to the point like, oh, whatever, it's just a car, blah blah blah. Just taking the pot like the middle route, like, oh, this is tragic that I lost my car and it's total, but things will be better. I'll be able to get a new car soon, or something like that. Change your environment. So if you're in an environment that is holding you down, an environment that does not help you grow, it is your option to change your environment. Even if you're in a toxic, say if it's at home, and you're not necessarily you can't necessarily move out right away. So you would you'll pick up a hobby or something that invites you, that enjoys your presence, and something like that. You pick up a hobby, or you go to this club or something, you join something that changes your environment to have a positive attitude towards what you're doing at home. Learn that people are not your property and they are free to leave at any time. People are not your property. You cannot control people. You cannot control anything that happens outside of you externally. We can only control what happens to us internally, our emotions and feelings. We can only control how that affects us. So it is what it is. Learn that everyone has free will, including yourself. People are free to do what they want to do, including you watching. People are free to do whatever they desire or whatever they want. So allow people to do so. If they want to say, hey, I'm not your property, I'm trying to go do this, then let them do it. And, it's your option if they want to come back and that you allow them back into your space. That's your option. You have the free will to choose that, and you have the free will to move on. So see it as that. Next, what is meant for you will be there for you. What is meant for you, no matter like what the distance is, whatever the time frame is, however long, everything that's meant to be for you will come into place. No matter the time, no matter how long, whatever is meant to be will always be there. There's no such thing as loss in the universe. There's no such, everything that you lose will come back to you even better. Everything will be replaced with something better. The real world is inside of you. Only the world inside of you is the real world. So everything, like all, whether you're religious, spiritual, or, even atheist, the real world, it's everything tells you to know thyself. You should always find ways to put yourself first, and focus on the internal world, because the external world is a reflection of your internal world. And if your internal world is in shambles, you may attract situations and, people that are disasters on the external world versus, if your internal world is, peaceful or chill or calm, you'll start to reflect calm, chill experiences in the external world. You feel me? So everything inside has to be in place. It's like set in place, or, for the external world to reflect that. Next, the benefits of health from exercise. You have a sharper memory and thinking. You have higher self-esteem. You'll get better sleep. You'll have more energy, and you have stronger resilience. How exercise helps depression. Neural brain growth, reduce brain inflammation, and you'll have endorphins released to energize your body and help you feel good. How exercise helps anxiety. Tension and stress can be relieved. You know, physical and mental energy is boosted. Your well-being is enhanced through the release of endorphins. Constant movement of the body can interrupt the worries going through your mind. And healthy diets. Eat more fruits and vegetables. The food you eat affect your mood. Fruits and vegetables take less energy for your body to break down food. Fruits and vegetables will give you more energy because they are alive. Versus, you know, meat that's dead. You're getting like half the energy instead of like 100% of the energy from the fruits and the vegetables, since they're alive. You know, and meditation, what it brings, it brings spiritual enlightenment. It reduces anxiety and stress. It relieves anger. It brings mindfulness. You'll become loving and kinding, like in kindness. You'll have a loving sense of kindness. In visualization, you know, you'll be able to visualize your, you know, futures, and, you know, have visions of where you're going to be at in a certain point of time. In, you know, I just looked back and noticed the iron board. Whatever. Living in your heart space, not art space, but heart space. You know, your heart space can be your art space. Treat yourself like gold. Be in the present moment. There's ways like, you know, breathing for 4 seconds, breathing in for 4 seconds, breathing out for 4 seconds can bring you in the present moment. You know, and clearing your mind. That's the technique to bring yourself in this present moment. Another way to be in the present moment is to tell yourself, hey, I'm doing this, this, and this. Be aware of the oneness of love. So love and universal love are all about oneness. So what is oneness? Apparently, what is oneness in totality? Oneness is, say, I'm aware. I'm making a guide anyway. Say I'm aware of what's going on in the physical realm, and say, you know, there's something higher me aware of my body in this realm, and then it's another spirit aware in that, and it continues, and this is infinite, you know. And now once you apply love, you're loving from different perspectives. You know, you're loving from a different state of consciousness, a different realm, or a different dimension. And love and oneness, you combine love and oneness together. It's an infinite amount of love that is spread throughout the universe. So universal love is love without attachment, and is love without detachment. It's love that, you know, shifts the universe and brings a restoration and healing, you know, things of that nature. Be open to new experiences. Just be open-minded, whether it's food, you know, get into new hobbies, things of that nature. Just be open to it. Don't obsessively plan. So don't be attached to what you plan. You know, things happen that can get in the way of what you plan, and just be fine with like, all right, I can always do this again. It's always gonna be, you know, another. Even though right now is the best moment, but you know, it's always gonna be another chance. You feel me? Focus on the small things. Focusing on the small things are important, because you can't just jump out and do the big things. You gotta crawl before you walk, and you gotta walk before you fly. So you don't just up and just jump out there. You know, it takes step by step, a strategic way of living life or achieving your goals. Just a strategy. You know, living with a strategy, focusing on the small things first, then you can get to the big things. You know, follow your heart. Everybody tells you to follow your heart. You know, your heart and your brain work together. So follow your heart, and you can follow your brain too, because you know your heart sends you whatever you're feeling. Neurocardiology. Change your words and your actions. You know, stop saying things that put you in a down state, and stop. It's easy to stay stop, but you know, work on, you know, the things that you say to yourself, and work on the things that you do when you feel down. You know, wherever that may be, and let life change you. Let life change you. Then, you know, experience life. Experience whatever you need to experience to get where you need to go. You know, control your surroundings. Let go of things that don't serve you. Share your dreams with people that will nurture them. Don't be around people that will kill your dreams. Be around those who elevate you. Find your soul group, the people that align with you throughout life. Value time with those who value you. And go where you're appreciated, and take time to yourself. Always take at least an hour to yourself and do nothing. You know, be accountable. Take your life into your own hands. Live freely. If I fail, that's on me. Like, hey, I did this. I went out and tried this. It's on me. And, you know, pick up and don't give up. You know, you pick up from them there, learn from your mistakes, and, you know, be in the driver's seat of your own journey. So being in the driver's seat of your own journey, you're taking control of the wheel. You're getting there. You know where to park. You know, you got the GPS on if you need the help, but, you know, be in the driver's seat of your own journey. You know, step outside your comfort zone, because you don't grow if you're uncomfortable. That's the only way you can grow without, you know, there's no, like, growth without being uncomfortable. You feel me? And you get what you deserve in life. Whether you actually get your desires or whatnot, you get what you deserve. You know, and if you deserve your desires and your wants, hey, you're gonna, oh, my bad. My bad. Yeah, if you're out here, you know, planting good seeds and bad seeds, you're gonna get what you get. And, you know, it's iffy. This is the iffy, like, kind of philosophy, because, you know, there's a lot of people doing sick stuff anyway, and they haven't got their reparations yet. But, you know, did I say reparations there? It's just, I can't think of the word, lack of word right now, but they're gonna get their they didn't get their consequences yet. You know, this is iffy, but, you know, take it as a neutral, like, oh, okay, if I do this, you know, maybe I did deserve this, or, you know, something like along those lines. And yeah, you know, take your power back by letting go of toxicity. Be who you came to be. Just keep your head up. Never back down. Aspire to create change. Be one in a million. Be authentic. Live your purpose every day and be yourself. The most important thing. I hope you guys, you know, I hope this helped you guys. Hope you guys learned something. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.